Imagine stepping into a world where money is no object, where gold is not just an ornament but a way of life, where billion-dollar yachts glide across sapphire waters, and where a single shopping spree can fund an entire city's budget. This is the world of the richest Arab kings, a realm where the extraordinary is the everyday. But how did they amass such mind-boggling wealth? And how do they spend it? Get ready to explore a lifestyle so extravagant, it defies imagination. These kings are not just rulers, they are the architects of global influence, presiding over vast empires of wealth and power that have defined their nations for generations. Their riches, largely amassed from the oil boom, have allowed them to build legacies of luxury that blend ancient traditions with cutting-edge modernity. From the grandest palaces to the fastest cars, from the most exclusive fashion to unparalleled private jets, the riches of these monarchs redefine opulence. But beneath all the extravagance lies a deeper story, one of heritage, leadership, and a relentless pursuit of excellence that has shaped the Middle East into a beacon of prosperity and grandeur. 1. The kings and their fortunes. At the top of the wealth pyramid stand the monarchs of the Middle East, rulers of oil-rich kingdoms whose net worths dwarf those of most billionaires. Take King Salman of Saudi Arabia, whose family's wealth exceeds $1.4 trillion thanks to the country's vast oil reserves. Then there's Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the visionary ruler of Dubai, whose empire spans luxury real estate, global investments, and world-class infrastructure. And of course, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani of Qatar, overseeing one of the wealthiest nations per capita, owning stakes in iconic brands like Harrods, the Shard in London, and the Paris Saint-Germain football club. Each of these kings commands not only immense personal wealth, but also an empire of industries spanning real estate, aviation, technology, and luxury goods. Their influence extends far beyond their borders, shaping international trade, politics, and even entertainment. These monarchs have turned their nations into economic powerhouses, leveraging their vast riches to invest in futuristic cities, high-tech innovations, and even space exploration. Palaces beyond imagination. The word home takes on a whole new meaning when you live like an Arab king. These rulers reside in some of the most expensive and extravagant palaces on earth. In Riyadh, the Al Yamama Palace is a fortress of gold, boasting crystal chandeliers, marble floors, and rooms adorned with the finest silk and jewels. Meanwhile, in the UAE, Qasr Al Watan isn't just a palace, it's a symbol of opulence, with libraries housing priceless manuscripts and halls grander than most European castles. And in Qatar, the Pearl Palace sits on a man-made island, featuring private beaches, world-class art collections, and views that money simply can't buy. Beyond their sheer luxury, these palaces are also centers of diplomacy, where world leaders, business moguls, and royal dignitaries gather to discuss affairs that shape the global economy. The interiors are adorned with artifacts that date back centuries, blending cultural history with ultra-modern design. 3. Cars, jets, and billion-dollar toys. If you thought their palaces were extravagant, wait until you see their vehicles. These monarchs don't just own cars, they own entire fleets of them, gold-plated Rolls-Royce Bugattis, Ferraris, and even diamond-encrusted Mercedes. One of the most famous vehicles? A 24-karat gold Lamborghini owned by a Saudi prince worth over $7 million. And when they need to travel? Forget commercial flights. These kings own some of the most luxurious private jets in the world. King Salman's custom Boeing 747 is practically a flying palace, while Sheikh Mohammed's fleet includes a jet that's literally named the Flying Palace, with golden interiors and a bedroom that rivals a 5-star suite. But their mode of transport is not just about luxury, it's a statement of power and prestige. These custom-built machines are often limited edition models, featuring cutting-edge technology and handcrafted detailing that make them one of a kind. 4. Super yachts and private islands. What's better than owning a yacht? Owning a floating city on water. The richest Arab kings sail on custom-built super yachts, some longer than a football field and worth over $500 million. These yachts feature helipads, onboard cinemas, and pools that transform into dance floors. But why stop there? Some rulers own entire islands. In the Persian Gulf, private paradises serve as royal retreats, far from prying eyes. These islands are complete with luxury resorts, pristine beaches, and even personal zoos with rare animals. These are not just indulgences, they are exclusive sanctuaries that symbolize ultimate wealth and security, places where only the most privileged can set foot. For these Arab kings, wealth is not just about money, it's about legacy, power, and a life beyond imagination. They shape economies, own global empires, and live in a world where luxury knows no bounds. But here's a question for you. If you had unlimited wealth like these kings, how would you spend it? If you enjoyed this journey into the lives of the world's wealthiest rulers, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into the world of the ultra-rich.